I think urban agriculture is any gardening or farming in the city. Um, it can be. I've seen it done. I mean, there's someone down. Haylene Green is doing it down the street in all pots. Some people do it in the ground. Some people do it in raised beds. I think it's probably intertwined with your community in more ways than rural farming is, at least as far as your selling. Um, you have, I think the big difference is that your proximity to people. We haven't taken data in a couple of years, but 2 years ago, 80% of our customers were within walking distance. They lived in the surrounding neighborhoods. I mean, rural, you are around people, but you don't have people walking by your farm and coming in and asking questions. What are you doing? Is that collard greens? Is that, what's this? But we have our farm stand down there that we built. We sell on the property. Started out one time a week, and now we do 2 times a week most of the year.
People just using the Beltline and then discovering, like, oh my gosh, there's a farm. Like, people just come in and they're like, hey, can I ask you some questions about tomatoes?
And it's a really interesting business. Like, I think one other thing that's interesting that it being a farm, people feel like they can just come on and talk to us and at any time of day. I mean, I don't think you'd walk into any other business and say, hey, can I stop you for a minute at your restaurant? Like, I want to talk to you about this. This is interesting.
Or any other rural farm.
Yeah,
like,
or any rural farm.
Couldn't find a person.
Yeah, and I think that's really. It can be good and bad. Like, some days you're busy and you don't have time to talk to folks, and it's like, why do people want to come on? And this is our place of work, but it's also a community place, and I think finding that balance and accepting that and working with it, I think it's a really great thing about urban farms is that people connection. I think that's what's really important about it.